Okay, so you understand you're going from broken to unbreakable. You understand the fair way forward, which is the way we think through it. You know, obviously, what we do. There's certain things you're going to try and do every day. Eventually, you get to that point. And the reason why you do it, that's how you do that, is once you have a rough outline of your targets, and then we will sit down and do your fact maps. When we do your fact maps, this is how we build the person you want to be with physical data, the unbreakable version of you, 12 months in the future. So we have this person, this version of you, 12 months in the future, and we know what he looks like in golf, we know what he looks like physically, we know what he looks like mentally, we know what he does, what he shows up. We built this person. In marketing, this would be your avatar. So if you're ever trying to sell to someone, if you work out what the avatar is, you know what they think, what they do, how they show up, then you know how to talk to them. Then when you write your copy, you do your videos, you know exactly how to talk to that person. Marketing, everything selling is based around the avatar and how you're doing it. Well, you build this avatar for you. This is your version of you. This is the unbreakable version of you in the future. You know how this person turns up. You've got a map. You've got an idea of this person, and then it gives you the ability to build a map to that person. And how you build a map to it is you need to know where in 90 days you'll have a challenge, a 90-day challenge, which is what you've stepped into now, that you know that you'll build the foundation of this version of you 12 months in the future. The 12-month game is impossible. So it's the way you are now, the person you are now, the version of you are now. It's impossible that you can get those results. You have to change who you are. And that's what the 90-day challenge is about. You build a foundation in your body, mind, and golf so that the impossible game is that little bit more possible. It's still difficult. It's still not nigh impossible. You set these big targets. But in 90 days' time, you've built such a strong foundation in what you've done that your 12-month impossible game is that bit closer. Once you understand your 90-day targets and where you need to be in 90 days, you build it at 30 days. Where do you need to be in 30 days' time so that it's possible for you to hit your 90-day targets? And that will build you a map. From that map, you have a 7-day target. What do I need to do over this next week? What are the targets? What are the key dominoes, the key things I need to hit? So I will be on target for my 30 days. And then ultimately, once you've got your 7-day plan, you work out, what do I need to do today? What are the one thing I need to do today to make sure, or the things that I need to cover this week? So in 7 days' time, I'm on target. And that's what keeps you motivated, as well as the game that we're moving forward. Now, you'll get a rough idea of your targets, but what we do at the start, but you won't do your fact map process until you've gone through at least 30 days of working. The reason why, there's so much information here, it's overwhelmed, but the fact map process, when you sit down and you do that, you'll have the clearest target of who you want to be, you'll have the clearest information of who that person is, and you'll have an outline of where you need to be on that path. And then once you've got your 30 days and 7 days, every week you'll review what worked, what didn't. You'll go through a plan. Well, this worked, so I'm going to keep doing it. This didn't work, so I'm going to change that. This is what I need to keep doing. This is what I need to stop doing. I keep eating that, keep making these mistakes. And you're always course correcting. You're like a plane that's flying from England to Spain, never really on target, off course, back on, off course, back on. This is how you can stay committed and focused and not give up like everyone else does. I'm going to start this. No. I'm going to start this. I'm going to start this. You stay focused and you're learning along the way. So what you've got is you've got 12 months, 90 days, 30 days, 7 days, and your actions you need to take today, which we go into the game, which we're going to do next. But the whole point of this whole system is you get a rough idea of what these targets are set 12 months from now. And then once you've been playing this system, you know what you need to do, and you can see where your weaknesses is and where you need to focus on, what we need to physically on. We'll go through this fact map process, and it's the most eye-opening thing you've ever done. You'll be so clear about what you need to do. You'll have a blueprint of how to get there, and it'll be moving forward from there. So, moving this back over so you understand protection and power. Yeah, the 4 things that protect, 4 things that power, and the drill. We're going to cover the game, the daily game, what we're doing, what you're going to do to start playing 369, and then the eventual game that you're going through, which eventually, if you get to, which is the 9-point game, which you're going to, the 9 actions game that you do per day. So go on to the next video. When you're ready, good luck.